This build uses 3 core concepts: Divergent, Creeping Frost, Crest of Desire, and Ashes of the Stars. Though the damage over time from Creeping Frost can only hit once, the projectiles, those explosions, can actually shotgun, creating overlapping damage. Divergent Creeping Frost gives you additional projectile per 20 quality, and between a perfectly rolled Crest and Ashes you get 80% quality. Add this to the base projectile, 20% quality from the gem, and Dying Sun, well, you've got an 8 times multiplier on your base skill damage. Now, a normal 6-link gives you about 500% more damage, but this setup, when you take into account Crest of Desire's double damage modifier, gives you roughly 1600% more damage on the base skill gem. That's equivalent to roughly a 10-link, and that's why this setup is so damn strong. There are 2 additional benefits to using this 1-link setup. Firstly, you free up your 6-link setup for utility. In my case, I'm linking in lane to a bunch of different auras, and this is really great, especially when you take into account Ashes of the Stars reservation efficiency line. And secondly, the 1-link has totally negligible mana costs. Beyond this, I'm a Void Battery Power Charge stacking Occultist. It is one of the easiest and most brain dead ways to make a caster build, and it's because it is really strong. You get a ton of AoE, you get a ton of damage, and it just feels so good to play, especially when you have those gigantic Herald of Ice explosions. The Militant Faith Timeless Shield, granting you the Inner Conviction Keystone, is a must include on this build, because Badges of the Brotherhood simply is not an option. Occultist has the added benefit this league of having some very powerful Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh shield pairings to use. A Profane Bloom combination would really jack up your clear, especially if you didn't want to run Herald of Ice for some reason, while Mastermind of Discord, Heart of Destruction, and Shaper of Storms are all great damage options, giving you between 20 to 30% more damage on this build. To turn this into a hardcore build, you want to opt for a +1 power charge shield. Maybe you go for an Aegis or Melding of the Flesh setup, get some recovery on block. You'd probably get your hybrid pool closer to about 7 to 8k. But for me, well, I'll settle for the easy access to huge damage.